New tornado warning update.
Oklahoma tornado alert.
Oklahoma tornado warning for southwestern K County in northern Oklahoma. Until 07:45 p.m. CDT. At 07:17 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Blackwell, moving east at 15 miles per hour.
New tornado
Storm Track
warning
360
update.
alert.
Audio check 1 2 3 testing. Audio check 1 2 3 testing. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Audio 2 3. Audio.
The National Weather Service has issued an alert for your area.
Tornado track GR2 3D street level radar activated. NWS and SPC severe weather wires activated. Facebook live stream activated. X Twitter live stream activated. YouTube live stream activated. Storm Track 360 studio systems activated. Stand by to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Broadcasting live from the Storm Track 360 studio located at the heart of the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks in Harrison, Arkansas. The only local live stream severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks with Tornado Track GR2 3D street level radar technology. Your Storm Track 360 live and up to the minute severe weather coverage starts right now.
All right, everybody, welcome to Storm Track 360. I'm Brandon Ruley. I forgot to turn on one of the studio lights. Here we go. There you go. Now you can probably see me. You've probably noticed these are on our Facebook page now. This is our weather cards that are hooked directly to the National Weather Service and goes out within about 20 seconds of an alert. So if you guys will start watching our Facebook page and our X page, these go out automatically to keep you guys aware of the storms. Sorry it took me so long to get on the air. We hadn't been on in a while, and I was having to reauthorize a bunch of stuff with our restreaming service for everything to go through to all of our platforms. So this is the current location here in western Benton County on tornado warning number 1. We're going to zoom in here and do some live coverage for you guys on those. And this is several of the alerts that you can see that have popped up. So just want you guys to be aware that even when we're not live, you have our radar, you have our notify service now, and you have these weather cards that keep you aware of what's going on. Let's go ahead and jump over to our GR2. Here is the current tornado warnings. Currently Gravit down here to Decatur, back over towards the Oklahoma and Arkansas line, all under that tornado warning. Let's switch this product code over for a second. See where that rotation's at. So looks like the latest scan is showing this right here around the Maysville area. And let's see, Candy Shote sounds great. These are cool times we live in for the wannabe weather geeks like me. Doug Shaw. Yeah, well, I've been doing this for almost 40 years, so I think I've earned my Admiral. If you're a Star Trek fan, I should have my Admiral pins for weather geek. That's definitely true there. So right here is where the strongest rotation is. Let's go ahead and jump over to our Storm Center radar. And I need to get this switched over to rotation mode. Let's see here. Let's switch over to rotation mode. So again, even with our Storm Center radar, you can see that strongest rotation is right here around the Maysville area. So this is the area that we're watching really, really close right now. As far as if there was going to be a tornado, it's going to be right here around the Maysville area, right here around the Arkansas and Oklahoma state line. So if you're in that location, please make sure you're in your safe place at this time. Let's Go ahead and switch over to our hail. So you can see here's the hail core also coming up here on Maysville. We'll switch over to our other product here in just a moment and let you guys see. Looks like we've already got a storm report that just came in there. Let's take a look at that real quick. Showing 1-inch hail storm chaser there in Maysville. And that came in just a short time ago. So already getting some hail. You can see this is the current outline of the tornado watch for us. So right now, Carroll County, Madison, Benton, Washington counties, and Berry and Stone County in our coverage area under that tornado watch. I believe it's running until 11 p.m. tonight. Let me double check that. Well, I'm gonna have to get that product reloaded, guys. Sorry about that. Kind of just jumped on here real quick. We'll get all that fixed up here throughout the stream. Here's current radar. They are advising tornado warning, hail up to 1.25 inches in diameter. Also advising that this will be running for another 27 minutes. All right, they're advising tornado warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Benton and east central Delaware counties. At 7:16 p.m., so it's been just a little bit ago since the NWS has updated this. They're advising severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Maysville, moving east at 20. Tornado and $half size hail. Go ahead and switch back over here to our Storm Center radar, get an idea of what's going on in the rest of the area. So we give you guys, before everybody starts asking, what about here and what about there? And, you know, I'll get to you. Just give me just a moment. That always starts. Everybody wants their area covered first. So right here is the bigger picture. We'll slide that about right over in there. So right here is Benton County with those tornado warnings. We do not have any confirmation of the tornado on the ground. This is radar indicated right now. We do have some storms here hitting southeast Berry County here southeast of Cassville. Stone County, a little bit of storm activity here. Carroll County, Berryville area here, several storms, a lot of lightning and thunder. A few cells here in Madison County. Harrison, you have a cell on top of you. No warnings, no statements right now on these. Southern Newton County, northwest Newton County, some cell activity. Looks like a cell here just to the southeast of Searcy County. Marion and Baxter County, a little bit of showers on over into Fulton, Izard, and Stone County here in Arkansas. So everybody's getting some rumbles of thunder and a little bit of rain coming and going right now. But as far as the severe activity, that's going to be western Benton County. And like I said, guys, we're just getting started. If everything rose along like the SPC and the NWS has been forecasting, this may be a long evening and a long night, and we will definitely be here with you. And I just had one of my team members show up. I had no idea anybody was coming, so I did not have anything set up. So you can
a towel would be great.
Hey, just yell at Pam and she'll grab you one. Did you see her in there?
No.
All right, guys, stay with me for just a second. Let me. Hey, Pam. Pam, I need a towel for Brian, if you could grab one. Brian's here, he needs a towel. All right. Get Brian's light turned on over here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't know anybody was coming. So anyway, Kari here, $1.99. Appreciate that. We greatly appreciate it. And again, we're tracking these storms here.
Severe thunderstorm
Benton County now
warning.
going under a severe thunderstorm warning. That should here load on our screen momentarily. This is radar indicated. Okay, I believe this might be considerable. Okay, the National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Benton County in northwestern Arkansas until 8 p.m. At 7:37, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles northwest of Gentry, moving east at 30 miles per hour. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible with this storm. Locations include Gentry, Springtown, and Fairmount. And this is classified as considerable, guys.
Severe weather alert. A considerable or destructive severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect. And Dusty Sheets, $5. Thank you for all you do. Well, we appreciate that. I'm not getting those alerts coming up, guys. I do apologize. Usually those pop up here on our screen.
New tornado warning update.
Oh. Switch over here. The revised tornado warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for West Central Benton and East Central Delaware counties. At 7:38, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 3 miles west of Decatur, moving east at 25 miles per hour. A tornado and golf ball size hail is possible with these storms. Locations include Maysville and Cherokee City. Again, this is radar indicated. Rotation with golf ball size hail. And this is the storm to watch right now. So let's go ahead and just move this over a little bit, and we're going to put this in motion so we can kind of get a track on these storms. While I'm waiting on that, let's see, Brian, your mic is now on.
Check.
Let's see.
New storm report.
All right, let's check these storm reports. 64-mile-per-hour wind gust in Delaware County and Oklahoma, and Benton County. Thunderstorm wind damage in Maysville by a train spotter. Large tree branch down in Maysville. Report relayed via broadcast media. And that came in at 7:35. So, let's see here. We're waiting on some updates. See if we can figure out why this is not coming through. Reconnect it. That's why it's not coming through. All right, guys, I do apologize that your tips didn't pop up. Again, Dusty Sheets, $5. Thank you for all you do. And Carrie Here One, thank you so much for that. We appreciate your support. Checking your chat here. Thank you for your YouTube channel. Everyone stay safe. From Wendy. Jeanette Bolin, I don't like storms at all, but storms at night make it worse. Thanks, Brandon, for keeping an eye on the weather for all of the areas. Well, you're welcome. Hillbilly Up, we are getting hammered in Blue Eye, Missouri.
So let's back out of here real quick and jump up here at Blue Eye. Yep, definitely got some storms moving through the Blue Eye area there. However, at the moment, no special weather statements or warnings on those, but definitely keep us posted on those ground reports. That can obviously change here pretty quick. Let's just do a little test here. So we'll find an old one here and see if it'll come through. Keldrew Ranch Aussies, they always do a great job of tipping us during our live streams off and on. We really appreciate them. So let's just, there it goes. We got it turned back on. So that was from a previous stream, but they have tipped us several times in the past. So Keldrew Ranch Aussies, thank you so much for your support. We greatly appreciate you guys. Pull up the imagery. Sometimes we can get a pretty good look at what's going on taking a look at the lightning strikes. There we go. Let's switch over to our goes. And we don't need that popping up. It's always great when stuff starts popping up in the background. Exit out of that. All right, guys, you can see right here on the satellite imagery, you can see we've got some back building back here in north central Oklahoma. Right here's those storms on the Benton County, Oklahoma, Arkansas line here. You can see lots of lightning and thunder with these storms moving across areas in north central Arkansas here, all the way back in the northeast Arkansas. So these storms look like they're going to be sticking with us for a little while. So guys, just make sure you have a safety plan in place in case you need to activate that plan. We've got our plan in place here. The shelter is just a few feet here off to my right in case a tornado was to actually start affecting the location of our studio here in Harrison, Arkansas. Let's see here. Oh yeah. While we're at it, I needed to get the zoom in here and get some. Let's go ahead and switch over to our rotation mode. Again, coming up there on Decatur is where that strongest rotation is, right here between Maysville, Ionia, and Decatur. So right here is the area of concern based on the latest update here. So we're just going to leave that up right there. Let me go ahead and let's jump over to our storm center. It works. It's got a good rotation mode on it. All right, let me reboot it. I did figure out that the GRE doesn't like one of these other radar softwares, is what it gets all aggravated about. All right, scanner. Go ahead and turn that up a little bit. I had the volume all the way down on it. Here we go. Let's get right down here on top of it. So we got some a little bit of weak rotation here around the Gentry and Springtown area too. So we're just going to kind of leave this up right now. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. That looks better. And Brian, I don't know if I can get your camera on or not.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
Let me give it a try. Guys, we're not going off the air. I'm going to just see if I can get Brian's camera on real quick. So just bear with me. All right, I got your camera on. All right, back to the chat here. Tanya Robertson, is Bergman under anything? Not yet. The tornado watch is from Alpena west. So right now, Boone and Newton counties just on the eastern side of the tornado watch, but not included. But as always, tornado watches in or close to the watch area. Boone and Marion, the green circle. Okay. So if we zoom in here, this right here is a flash flood warning. It's running for another 2 hours. This includes Valley Springs, Everton, Western Grove, Pendle, St. Joe. This includes the Yellville Summit area and Payette. They're advising this will be running until 10 p.m. Thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 2 and 5 inches of rain have fallen. More heavy rainfall is about to move back across the warned area. As a result, flash flooding is ongoing or expected to be shortly. So that green area is that flash flood warning, guys. If you're in this green area here, southeast Boone County, northeast Newton County, northwest Searcy, north central Searcy, and a large portion of southern Marion County here, definitely stay weather aware for rising water conditions with potential flooding. There's the current location of those storms there in Decatur and just north of Gentry there. We do have some smaller cells. You're probably getting a little bit of cell activity. We had a viewer advising that they were definitely getting some storm activity there in the Blue Eye area. You can see you do have some cells there in southern Stone County, over around Emerald Beach and southeast Berry. Different areas here across Carroll County, southeast Carroll County, pretty heavy cell here, in northwest Newton, southwest Boone. Definitely keeping an eye on these, but the life-threatening National Weather Service issued storm right now that we're keeping an eye on is right here.
We are going to be shutting Stonewall down before we're heading your way. Copy that. Thank you, David.
I didn't catch the fire traffic. Is that still some flood related?
Yeah, they're shutting low water slabs down.
Let's see if they're gonna. I know they had a Jeep in a submerged somewhere earlier.
Yeah,
Control to Harrison Fire Department. Please respond to the intersection of Highway 7 South and Hudson Road in reference to a 2-vehicle MVA. There are injuries. There is no road blockage. There is possible
New tornado warning
entrapment.
update.
Caller stated if they get out of the vehicle will tip.
Ooh. All
it's
right.
not good.
So 7 South. Let's try to avoid 7 South right now. Let our public safety professionals address that issue. Hopefully everybody's going to be okay with all this rain and storms coming down. All right, the tornado warning for east central Delaware County is canceled. The storm has moved east out of the area. Tornado warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northwestern Benton. At 7:49, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Decatur, moving east at 15 miles per hour. Tornado and ping pong ball size hail is possible with this storm. They're advising take cover now. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. And just real quick, guys, I'm going to refresh your memories on what to do with a tornado warning. It's so long since we've hit that button, I don't remember where it's at. We don't usually get a lot of tornado warnings this year like we did last year and the previous year. Okay, here it is, guys. Pay attention. If you're in these areas or later this evening, this is what you need to do if you go under a tornado warning.
Reminder, When a tornado warning is issued, take cover. Move to a tornado shelter or basement. If no shelter is available, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
We've got a lot of fire department traffic going out around.
Central to Crooked Creek Fire Department. Please respond to the intersection of Highway 7 South.
Same one at the Harrison Fire's rolling too. All right, guys. I just want to remind you guys, one of the biggest questions that we get, and let's zoom out here a little bit so everybody can kind of see their locations while we're waiting for updates on that western Benton County tornado warning. We get a lot of questions like, how long will this last? Will this storm affect my area? What time will this be over? Will it be all night? Guys, this is Mother Nature. If you've watched us for any period of time for the last few years that we've done the live streams, and of course if you've listened to me back when I used to be helping the radio stations and we were putting stuff over, the police scanners and stuff over 30 years. That's always the common question, and the answer is always the same. We don't have a crystal ball. We look at the models. The models can kind of give an idea, but guys, those models are right, maybe 20% of the time, if that. So 80% of the time, the timing's all, like right now, this wasn't supposed to be happening. According to the models and the forecast from late last night and early this morning, these storms are supposed to come through this morning, clear off, and then have another overnight, late evening into the early morning hour storms. So I cannot give you any information other than have at least 3 ways to receive warnings for your location. Make sure that you are staying weather aware. Please do not look at a live stream like ours and think, oh, well, that's over there. It's not on top of me. These storms can go severe. You can go from no storm to a storm with a tornado warning in about 7 to 10 minutes. So just because a storm is not severe in your location right now, that does not mean that it will not go severe. And the storms in Benton County, those storms may not be the storms that affect your area if you're in Carroll, Madison, Boone, Baxter. The atmosphere has the ingredients it needs to produce severe weather today. So you just need to make sure that you tune in to severe weather information like ours. Follow our Facebook page. You can see the weather cards going up now with information. Download our free weather app. Make sure you set up those push notifications. We have that new weather call service that will call your phone. If we go under something later, I've got my phone, of course, hooked into our mixer here so you guys can hear how quick it is and how it works. It's just a fantastic, cheap, extra layer of protection. It's a way you can help support Storm Track 360 and add that layer of protection so you get that phone call and text on top of your other notifications. So we're still standing by for more information from the Weather Service as far as this current tornado warning. Brian, did you get everything set up over there?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Switch back over to our Storm Center radar. You can see this is going to be the Benton County area right now. You can see that hail core is really starting to weaken. A little over penny-sized hail is the heaviest hail we're seeing right here just west of Decatur. As far as rotation goes, still seeing that stronger area rotation here between Springtown up to Decatur. Let's put this in motion. Really not moving very fast. It's kind of staying in that same area. Let's turn on the 1 hour track here. So you can see that rotation started over here around the J area, which is right here. And this is all the radar updates on one frame here to kind of give you an idea. And those storms, of course, they started here in the J area. And currently down here around Springtown. So you can see kind of the track that this tornado warning has taken. So it's kind of dipping there to the southeast. So if we take a look at that and use that as a point of reference here, so if you're in the Highfield area, which I believe is where the XNA airport is, need to stay weather aware. Obviously, Springdale a little bit later if these storms hold together, if this is any, emphasis on the track of these storms. So definitely stay weather aware and keep it tuned in. We're going to be here with you till it's over.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
Here we go.
So, severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Benton County and northwestern Arkansas, north central Washington County and northwestern Arkansas until 8:45 p.m. At 7:57, a severe thunderstorm was located near Springtown, moving southeast at 20 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. This is all radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations include Springdale, Bentonville, Lowell, Gentry, Cave Springs, Highfield, Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, Elm Springs, Vaughn, Ealing Springs, Rogers, Siloam Springs, Farmington, Tawnytown, Decatur, Springtown, Centerton, Fairmount, Savoy, and Gallatin. Do not see, does have a tornado tag on it, possible.
Yeah, right here. Tornado tag possible with this severe thunderstorm. You guys can see a little bit better on that highlight. So there is the track of that storm right there. And just to kind of give you guys a little example, if, for example, we were not live right now, so I'm gonna pull this. This is the weather card that we have that rolls right over to our Facebook page. So guys, you can check Facebook, and you can see right here is the layout. This is directly from our Facebook page, our Storm Track 360 Facebook page. So you can see the polygon outline of this storm, what areas are affected. These are the top cities listed here. And you can see that this runs until 8:45 with 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail, and there is a tornado possible tag. Storm is moving east-southeast at 21 miles an hour, 34,458 people in that polygon. So, and also a big thank you to our Storm Track 360 live stream sponsor today, Bates Landworks LLC. They're the ones that you'll see their logo there on those posts today as they're going up. So thank you, Bates Landworks, for being a wonderful, great sponsor, almost a day one sponsor with us. Cole over there, give him a call. Show your support to people that support us, the businesses that support us. Allow us to do what we do for you guys. So, like I said, and then we can go ahead and switch. Again, here's that tornado warning running until 8 p.m. Again, this is from our Facebook page. All these weather cards, you can click on those, turn your phone sideways, and take your finger, and you can zoom right in and see what these storms are doing in your area. Someone was asking about the flash flood warning earlier. Right here was that information on the weather card, right on our Facebook, and it's on our X. So if you follow, we don't have a big following on X, we have a few, but X or Facebook, either one, you can get this information.
Ralph Schultz says, thanks guys, keep up the good work. Says relay this out to everyone you know. If you live in this area, you need to get this app. You will not find a better weather and storm forecast anywhere. Appreciate that, Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph, we really appreciate it. And while we're waiting for an update, I do want to just let you guys know, these are two separate services. This is our brand new free weather app. We partnered with SDS Weather. This came out just within the last couple of 2-3 weeks. I can't remember exactly when. It's been in the last few weeks. You guys can customize everything on your radar map, SPC outlooks, warnings, pull up all the information just by clicking, zooming in. Just play around with this app. It's super easy, super simple, but one of the most important things is the push notifications. Please set up your push notifications, and in the general tab, make sure you have all of the stuff in the general check mark, because that's the stuff we send out manually. Then obviously you're going to want tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings also. But we have a lot of people ask us, how can we support you, but I don't have a lot of money, but I would like to thank you guys. You can give yourself an extra layer of protection and support Storm Track 360 with our Notify Ozarks service at notifyozarks.com. It starts out at $8.99 a year, $8.99 a year, $9 a year. And we have a partnership with SDS Weather, so we get a portion of that subscription, and SDS Weather gets a portion. And SDS Weather is the ones who built the free app for us and run the technology to make this work. You get that phone call and text message. You're saying, Brandon, why do I need this and this? Okay, this is a notification on your phone. So whatever sound you have on your notifications, this right here may or may not wake you up at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is a phone call and a text message. If your text message and your notification don't wake you up, well, as long as you don't have your ringer off, this is going to wake you up, and it's going to say, ever how you set that up, it's going to tell you tornado warning, not for your county, but for your specific location. If your location you set up in your portal is in that polygon, your phone's going to ring within 10 seconds of that alert. And it's going to talk to you, tell you what's going on. Then it's going to send you a text message. And if you put an email address in there, you're going to get an email also. So you're going to get, literally, guys, you're going to get flooded with information ever how you set it up. And you customize it. So, and also, this works nationwide. Our live streams and stuff just cover us as far as the 16 counties that we focus on, but both of those services work nationwide. So if you go on vacation, turn on your GPS mode. If you're in Florida, you're going to get that hurricane alert, hurricane warnings, thunderstorm warnings. Ever how you set it up, it's based on your location. If you have a vacation home, or say your son or daughter is in college in Kansas City or whatever.
Oklahoma tornado alert.
Hold on, guys.
Oklahoma tornado warning for West Central Osage County in northeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Pawnee County in northeastern Oklahoma. Until 08:45 p.m. CDT. At 08:04 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles east of Marland, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour.
All right, guys, so these storms are back building.
Oklahoma tornado alert.
Oklahoma tornado warning for northeastern Noble County in northern Oklahoma. Until 08:30 p.m. CDT. At 08:05 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles southeast of Ponca City, moving southeast at 15 mph.
All right, guys, so these storms are back building, producing tornado warnings going up. So, like I said, it could be a very long evening. But like I was saying, and it does look like that tornado warning has been allowed to expire for Benton County. So now we just have, in the considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been dropped down to a basic severe thunderstorm. So we're going to go ahead and stay live. Like I said, guys, these storms are just getting rolling. If they stay calm for a little bit, we may end the stream and then restart it later if we need to be. But right now, let's just stay focused, kind of see what's going on. But As far as our Notify and our new free weather app, that does work nationwide. So wherever you're at. So if you got a kid in college somewhere, you can sign up for the 2 location plan all the way up to the 5 location plan, and you can customize that ever how you want it. It's just, man, I tell you what, that's just a cheap layer of protection. It's it amazes me the technology you can get for such a low price now to give you that extra layer of protection that potentially could save your life. So, don't want to hear anybody in the Ozarks ever say we had no warning. You guys, we have so many options for you guys to get notifications, texts, emails, phone calls just from us. That's not counting any of the other weather apps or your EAS alerts on your phones, your weather alert at home. We've done our part. You got to do yours. But if you download our app and then you turn off the push notifications, or you don't set them up, or if you go to bed at night with the Notify service, turn your ringer off, that's on you. So
talk about a few areas got some rotation signatures in Newton County, but I really think it's just wind.
Okay, let me switch over to rotation mode here.
A lot of that's going to be upper atmosphere, but the rotation that's over in Benton County still
pretty good.
Yeah, and it's
not as strong as it was by no means.
No, it's definitely low level because it's being shaved off.
And over here around Osage earlier, you can see, and this is upper atmosphere rotation on most of these storms. Yeah. But the point is these storms are rotating, like over here near Kingston right now. Got an area of rotation. Several of these little storms here in northern Newton County, northwest Newton County, like Brian was talking about, we're seeing some weak rotation. So like I said, guys, that's the reason for that tornado watch northwest Arkansas, and potentially they could extend that watch further east as these storms move to the east. So we got to keep an eye on that. Nightfly, would that phone service call even if an area isn't warned, seeing as how tornadoes came about and we're not warned in various places lately? All of the services are connected directly to the National Weather Service, so they've got to hit that button to get that warning out. As far as why lately a couple of the warnings didn't go out, I don't know. What I recommend to everybody, obviously you may not want to get that phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning for a basic severe thunderstorm warning. Well, you can customize in your portal that you will only get that severe thunderstorm warning call if it's got the tornado possible tag on it. So that, most of the time the thunderstorms will have that tornado possible tag, and for whatever reason the Weather Service just don't quite have what they feel they need to push. They didn't have no spotters in the area. The radar, some radar areas, especially here in the Ozarks, we got a lot of really tough areas. And I think that's why I don't want to badmouth nobody. I love everybody that tries to provide a form of weather information to the public, but there is a lot of brand new, just started weather sources getting started by people. We have 2. One's been around a long time in Harrison, and then we have another one that's just gotten started. From my understanding, and if I'm wrong, guys, I apologize up front, but I don't believe these guys have ever had any training. They've never even been to a storm spotter or a National Weather Service class. They're just weather guys that are interested in weather, and they're starting a page, and they're getting followers, and they're getting business support, and they're taking business support and viewers from pages like ours with guys that, I've been doing this almost 36 years. I've been tracking severe weather here in the Ozarks with these same radars, working with all these National Weather Service offices. Brian and all of our guys have, on top of their public safety training, all the severe weather training, spotter training, and it's aggravating because, these guys don't tell you that. I saw on a website here the other day, one of these pages actually listed themselves as a meteorologist, and they're not. And guys, I'm not a meteorologist either. I am a storm track analyst specialist. That's what I did for emergency management. I was head of severe weather operations for over 30 years. I don't want to tell you, what the forecast is in 3 or 4 days. I don't want to try to predict how many inches of snow we're going to get next week. I am a live severe weather track analyst. That's my job. That's what it's always been. But that's what I'm training for that. I didn't just wake up, 3 years ago and go, hey, I'm going to call Brian and Tanner and Sean and start a weather service. That's not how this happened. I actually retired from being head of severe weather operations for emergency management for over 30 years. That was my job, and Sean was one of my assistant coordinators with the severe weather operation. So we have training for this. This is what we've done for over 30 years, and like I said, when you get guys that just they just decide to start a weather page, and it's frustrating for guys like us because you get guys like, let's say the Arkansas Weather Network, for example. James and all them guys, they're trained. Zachary Hall, for example, that guy has went out there and he has chased the storms. He has seen the storms. He's worked with some of the national networks like Ryan Hall, y'all. They have experience. James worked, I believe, in one of the Little Rock TV stations for, I think, 7 or 8 years, and so that's what I'm saying. These guys are trained, but the difference between services like the Arkansas Weather Network and us, they're trying to cover 75 counties. We're covering just this portion of the Ozarks. We fine-tune our area to here so we can give you more detailed coverage. Like right now, we're not jumping down to Jonesboro or Little Rock or anything. We're still going to stay focused right here on the Ozarks. That's what our specialty is, where those guys do a great job working at trying to cover the or the entire state of Arkansas. But you have to realize when you watch the chat, people get upset, I notice, because they're like, what about my area? What about my area? Well, we get that too. We're just trying to do it on 16 counties. They're trying to do it on 75 counties. So those are some things you got to take into account when you're trying to decide what you want to watch. Do you want to watch something that's more tied to your specific location here in the Ozarks? Or do you have family across the whole state and you want to try to figure out what's going on across the whole state? So, that it doesn't hurt to follow both. Put one stream on your iPad, put another one on your big screen TV. Ever how you guys want to do it, but make sure that you're following a service that has actual professionally trained personnel to keep you aware of the storms, and not somebody that just decided, hey, I'm going to try to make some money on making a weather page. And there's a bunch of those out there right now. Like I said, we've been doing this a long time. The guys at the Arkansas Weather Network do a great job. Ryan Hall, y'all, and Max Velocity does a great job for a national. But like I said, on a national level, they're going to try to focus on the most intense storms during their live stream. So they may not hit your storm in your location, just so you know. Catherine Youngblood sent 20 stars. And like I said, another great service in Northwest Arkansas, Dan Scoff and his team. I love Dan, a great guy, super knowledgeable. So like I said, it doesn't hurt to follow multiple platforms like Dan Scoff, Ryan Hall, Max Velocity, the Arkansas Weather Network, Storm Track 360. Between all of us, we're going to keep you guys ahead of the storms, but just make sure that you know what you're following. Don't fall for some of those overnight non-trained people is all I'm saying. And it really, you're probably like, okay, Brandon, we get it, shut up. It just concerns me. I just don't want to see someone get hurt or killed because they didn't know any better. So hopefully that helps you guys.
Getting a lot of really weak areas of rotation still, not only in Arkansas, but
over in Oklahoma still?
Well, southern Taney County up north.
Okay.
Well, it looks like with the recent update, it went away. But again, all of these storms that are around, they're all rotating.
There is definitely some rotation there in southern Taney County. right there on the Boone County, Taney County line, definitely seeing some rotation. Got a little bit of rotation here still. I'm seeing it here in Newton County in some areas, over around Kingston.
There's right around the Ponca area too. There's one just west of there. I'm having to switch back and forth from Fort Smith to Springfield to catch some of these, but
And I've got to reboot this again. So I'm wondering if it's not the weather-wise system that's ticking off the storm center.
that rotation over around the Elm Springs area, just north of Taneytown.
Yeah.
Benton County, southern Benton County, northern Washington County. Looks like that may be trying to build just a smidge.
Let me switch this over to rotation mode and see what it's picking up here. Yeah, right here, I got two weak areas. One around the Ridgedale area east of Highway 65, south of the Branson Airport here. And got another one kind of out here in this open area. Tristan Kleinert, 99-cent super chat. Thank you for that. We greatly appreciate it.
That rotation over there in Benton County and Washington County, it's going all the way from just below 50,000 feet all the way down below 10,000 and getting shaved off. So it's...
Is that the one around Elm Springs?
Yeah, that whole column there.
All right, let me do a 3D on that one so we can show our viewers. Let me pull that up real quick.
I would not be surprised if they don't at least extend that severe thunderstorm warning, but possibly bump that up to a...
I can't. Does that still have the tornado tag on it? I didn't know if they took that off or not.
Benton, Carroll.
You'd be at the very bottom of your weather wire on the latest update.
For another 26 minutes, it looks like that same warning, and yes, tornado possible tag on it.
Okay. All right, guys. If you're brand new, this is kind of like you take and put on a pair of radar glasses, and you're looking at that storm, and you can see right here is the 10,000 foot mark, 20,000 foot mark, so forth and so on there. This right here is that rotation, and you can see that it's going up here. Well above about 15,000 feet. So 15,000 down to about 9,000 feet right here. So guys, just this is what we're talking about rotation here. So you can see how straight that line is right there. Right here, right here between the black and that white area, it's just a solid line. That's where the radar can't see any closer to the ground. So this is where we have to have spotters. Or the Weather Service has to make a judgment call based on how strong this rotation is if they believe that it could possibly be coming all the way down to the ground. This is the ground down here. And what Brian was talking about, you can see there's even a lot of strong areas of rotation and wind fields up here in the upper atmosphere. But it's when they get down here like this, that's where we start getting really concerned, and we really want you to pay attention. And we're seeing a lot of that in some of these areas. Let me see if I can find...
Getting some reports of some power outages. One in the Bellefonte area. And power flickering on caps.
All right, let me pull up the... Let's see... Entergy. Let's see what they're showing here. Yeah, we're definitely down south of Everton. It's already registered here on the grid, power outages. And Fort Creek Road looks like over around the Gibson Road area in Harrison, got some power outages. Well, they're saying like midnight on some of these for getting power restored. Looks like, I guess I could switch you guys over here. Let's see, is there a way to...
Real quick, while you're switching that, the National Weather Service has canceled the tornado watch for the following areas in Missouri.
Special
Again,
weather statement.
This is in Missouri. Berry, Stone, McDonald, and Newton counties.
Okay. Good deal. So they're starting to shave some of that off now. But that doesn't mean we're not going to be getting some more redevelopment later tonight into the overnight hours, obviously.
Again, picking up on a lot of areas of rotation on the eastern side of Madison County.
Yeah, there's
kind of smeared throughout Newton County.
We got power outages reported all the way over in the Berryville area, Green Forest area, up here around the Denver Road area in Burlington. Looks like over here between Bear Creek and Alpena off of 412. So guys, definitely seen a lot of power outages. So you might want to make sure you got your phones plugged up. A lot of these storms will be producing lightning throughout the night. So there's a good chance that we may be seeing quite a bit of the power issues as time goes on throughout the night.
Well, it appears that the National Weather Service just wanted to prove me wrong. The severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Benton and north central Washington counties has been canceled.
Well, I'm sure they're still monitoring it right now.
They have
though.
moved that to a special weather statement.
All righty. So right there around the Tontitown area, Elm Springs, yeah, right there, they've changed that over to a special weather statement. But guys, that can change. And like I said, we're going to stay live for a little bit, kind of see what these storms are going to do. But you know, the good news is they are starting to shave off some of that tornado watch. So that's super important. I'm going to go ahead and go grab me a water, reset these radars, give me 3 minutes. You guys will still have the weather wire going. You'll still have a radar going. And we'll be right back right after this. Stay with us.
When every second matters, real-time warnings save lives. StormTrack 360 gives you real-time tornado warnings before disaster strikes.
Live radar, instant alerts, severe weather protection designed to keep your family safe.
Because preparation isn't just about weather. It's about protecting the people you love.
StormTrack 360, keeping you one step ahead of every storm.
If your morning starts early and looks a little like this, and your workday revolves around pulling one of these, then let us introduce you to Ozark Trailer Sales, America's best-selling professional-grade trailer. Ozark Trailer Sales, Northern Arkansas's leading provider, offering the best selection and service around. It's worth the haul.
Automedics Pro, serving the Harrison, Arkansas area for over 17 years. Call Mike or Will and schedule your appointment today at 870-743-4907. A healthy car is a happy car.
Looking to buy or sell gold and silver? Then come see the team at Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Exchange, proudly veteran-owned and operated in Branson, Missouri. This is Tony Arterburn, founder of Wise Wolf Gold and Silver. We deal in bars, coins, jewelry, Bitcoin, and more. And when you need to sell, we pay top dollar. Call or text us at 888-770-1776 or go to wisewolfgoldandsilver.com.
Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Exchange.
If you need custom computers, internet service, networks, repairs, upgrades or parts, Max PC in Harrison, Arkansas is your one-stop for everything computers. Call 870-741-1629.
DJ Duo, hold please. DJ Duo, hold please. DJ Duo, hold please.
Hey, TKO, I just got back from doing a fun party. What's going on here?
Man, we're getting phone calls like crazy.
Well, you know why, right?
Of course I know why. They love us because we are the fun DJs.
And they love what we do because we love what we do.
We play at weddings, receptions, proms, reunions, holidays, and special events.
DJ Duo, the fun DJs.
You can give us a call at 741-5008.
Hey, I see you got some more calls.
DJ Duo, pizza? We don't do pizza.
H&D, Concrete and Excavating, serving Harrison, Boone, and surrounding counties for large-scale commercial and residential work, including asphalt paving, concrete, dirt work, and utilities. Give H&D, Concrete and Excavating a call today at 870-416-7120 or visit hdconcreteharrison.com.
Live with GR2 3D street level radar technology. Your continued live up to the minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks starts right now.
All right, guys, welcome back. Stay with me for here just a second, guys. Waiting for some fire traffic to come in. I wonder why I'm not picking up the tone over here.
It was probably delayed on my end.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can go back and listen to a previous...
Yeah, and it
okay.
was probably delayed.
All right, guys. One of the things that we just was talking about, me and Brian, right here in Newton County, over here south of Ponca, we've got an area of low-level rotation around the Beechwood area with this storm here. We're keeping an eye on. We were caught that on our GR2 system. So that's definitely a storm we're watching. Also, we still have some rotation here around the Springdale area. So... as far as NWS information is currently in effect, we do have that special weather statement here running for another 16 minutes in northwest Arkansas. What time is it? 8:30. And then we've got that flash flood warning still.
Bergman, first responders, please respond to the address of 117 Old Carpenter Lane. In reference to a 46-year-old female with a migraine.
Okay. That's not weather related. Let's see.
Catch up on some chats here. I'm off of Caps Skyline, no flickering here yet. And about 6 inches of rain near the airport so far. Wow. Getting a lot of calls about water. So
yeah, definitely pay attention to those low water areas, crossings and whatnot. We have a little bit of that here in my location.
You had a lot in your driveway.
Oh, was my driveway pretty full?
Yeah.
Well, I would have put a canoe out there, but I didn't know you were coming.
Yeah. Next time, just stayed one out by your mailbox, and I'll be good.
Oh, I may have to keep that in mind. Let's see here. What are we checking here? I gotta keep switching glasses. Getting old sucks. Okay. Go ahead and check the convective outlook still. All right, guys, they are still showing concerns. This is our tornado outlook. You can see that 5 to 9% brown shaded area for portions of northern Boone, parts of Carroll, northern Madison over into Benton County. And then we've also got
some pretty strong concerns as far as the wind threat goes. Hyphenated area here includes Boone, parts of Newton, Madison, Carroll, Benton, and Washington County. So that wind threat is a concern that the Storm Prediction Center is keeping an eye on. And then obviously we do have that hail threat too for a lot of that same area. So definitely need to be keeping your guards up with these storms as they're moving through the area. And like I said, we've had development coming and going all day. So just because you get one round doesn't mean that you won't get another round coming through. Matter of fact, if I switch
especially
over,
all of it that's back building out of Oklahoma.
So if we take a look over here in Oklahoma, we're already seeing considerable severe thunderstorm warning and another tornado warning over here northwest of Tulsa, and it's part of this same tornado watch. And then we've got these storms up here in Kansas. Let's go ahead and put all this in motion, see if we can get a track on all this. So it's looking like the ones in Kansas are staying more east. And these storms here are tracking east-southeast. So, like I said, guys, some of these other storms, we could get redevelopment. Some of the storms that could be affecting our areas may not have even developed yet. And then we've got the storms that have developed over here in Oklahoma tracking here off to the east and southeast that we probably don't need to lose sight of. Make sure that we're staying weather aware with those. Yeah, you can see they did shave off that tornado watch for parts of southwest Missouri there, so that's a good sign. Go ahead.
Lightning, thunder, and rain in Monarch, which is in between Lead Hill and Yellville. Very strong wind in South Lead Hill, and a thunderstorm. And had somebody asking about low water gates being closed. I'm pretty sure most of them are closed as of right now.
All right, guys, let's take a look here at the storm ingredients. So you can see that right here in north central Arkansas of our coverage area and south central Missouri, we're getting a little bit of this gray color. So that means that those ingredients have been eat away pretty good with these constant training of storms that's been coming through all day. But you can still see these brighter oranges, yellows, and purples, which means these storms have plenty of food to eat on. So we need to keep an eye on it. And of course, as these storms
Missouri
move
tornado
off,
alert.
Missouri tornado warning for northeastern Wyandotte County in northeastern Kansas,
it's up here
southern
by,
Clay County in west central Missouri, southeastern Platte County in west central Missouri,
Kansas City's getting
northern
hammered.
Jackson
Look at all the
County
storm
in
reports
west
up
central
there.
Missouri. Until 9 p.m. CDT. At 0833 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Gladstone, moving east at 40 miles per hour.
So like we were saying, guys, a lot of the atmosphere has become a little more stable, but we still have enough to keep these storms with some lightning and thunder and some heavy downpours. And like I said, we still have a little bit of weak low-level rotation here in northwest Newton County. We were telling you about just a short time ago that we're keeping an eye on. But like I said, don't drop your guard. And let me see. I wonder if we can pull up a camera and see what's going on outside.
The rotation we've been talking about over around Washington, Benton County. It's just south of Springdale, running right along. Just a second. It's going all the way from, let's see, what school is that?
Well, it's still pretty strong there south of Springdale. There
with this latest this latest update, it increased intensity.
Yeah, I pulled it up on the Storm Center radar here between Fayetteville and Springdale. It's really strong. They have any hail with that, or is that dissipated too?
No, it's pretty good size. 1.3 inches.
It hasn't updated over here yet then, so it's down to showing a little over ½ inch on the Storm Center. It's a different radar product though. Definitely keep an eye on that hail too, but yeah, there's definitely some pretty good rotation there. We've still got some rotation here in the Ponca area. Again, guys, these are not warned, and all storms have some form of rotation in them. So when we get that low level, stronger rotation, like what's showing up here, that we start, you start being borderline of, okay, what's this storm going to do? So we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on these. Let me pop this back up here and see if we can, let me switch this over real quick.
Yeah, I'm showing quite a bit of hail. Large hail. Larger hail.
Yeah, right now, if there was a tornado warning to go up, it's going to be right here around the Shady Grove area, north of Fayetteville, is where that would. That's the area that would be affected if one was issued. Man, that's some really, it's pretty good rotation there. Just going to go ahead and leave that right there so we can kind of keep an eye on both of these. Those are kind of I think the most important products on or concerns on the radar right now. I don't know if we can pull up any cameras anywhere to see how it's looking. Maybe too dark. Yeah. There's a lot of fog up on the mountain. That's just grayed out.
Are you able to catch any of that hail over there on yours yet?
I'm on the rotation mode. I was kind of just relying on you to keep an eye on that hail.
Okay. Still showing the largest to be 1.3 inches, and that's going to be just east of the Shady Grove area.
Yeah, pull up let's see here. Switch everybody back over, let them follow along here with what we're looking at. Man, that's some really good rotation there.
Yeah.
Even coming up on the GR2 here, southeast of Springdale, northeast of Fayetteville right here. Goodness. Let's check and see what the height is on that.
That storm has actually gotten a lot taller.
Yeah,
since the rotation
it looks like it's starting to, yeah, it's definitely starting to recycle. This is in the lower atmosphere. Yeah. Definitely seeing some rotation right there. Switching over to our hail. Yeah, and the hail's starting to pick up too, like you were saying, Brian.
The fire department, be advised, the flash flood warning has been extended until 10 p.m.
We still have that little bit of weak rotation over here near the Parthenon area, but it's definitely nothing like what we're seeing over here around here northeast of Fayetteville. So if I was in the Goshen area, guys, I would start thinking about Mayfield, Hinesville. I'd definitely have my shoes on and have my plan in place.
Definitely.
So we're going to be keeping an eye on this. I'm going to switch over here to our goes. And guys, right here is the satellite imagery, and this is all your lightning strikes right now. And if you look up here in northwest Arkansas, see, and all the way over here in the north central Arkansas, still seeing a lot of lightning with these storms. So, like I said, make sure you got your phones plugged up, your tablets plugged up. You want to make sure that you have stuff plugged up in case you lose power. These lightning strikes can definitely cause some issues as far as power goes. So lots of lightning still here on the satellite view. Man, I just can't get over.
I'm not understanding why we haven't. Again, I'm no meteorologist, but
well,
I fully expect if that rotation maintains that intensity, they're gonna bump that up to at least a severe thunderstorm.
I hope that they're watching this and not just because that's Tulsa's probably keeping an eye over here too, to their northwest. So hopefully they're. Matter of fact, I hadn't even checked the National Weather Service chat since we've been on. It kind of gets annoying because we're monitoring 3 NWS services. We're monitoring a lot to try to weed out a few little things to see what we can hear.
Yeah, and I don't even think mine's logged in, so.
Let's see here. See if there's any discussion. Thunderstorm damage, Gentry, Mesonet.
Man.
Sphere is coming. What time is it? 8. That was at 8:30. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the chat right now that's discussing that Washington Benton County area.
Rotation is now just west of the Haberton area. Probably actually moved over the Haberton area now.
I'm going to split my screen here. Just updated. So I'm going to see, just to make sure we're not picking up any debris signatures. Well, where's that hail at? Yeah, that hail's right there on top of it too, so that's going to affect the correlation coefficient. It's going to leave that up right just like that for just a moment to see if it's going to keep an eye on it.
Decent area of rotation south of Murray. It'll be just. Church is that? Right around the Murray Church area.
All right, guys, let's see. And I am looking at the seeing some the chat with our TikTok. It comes in on a completely different area. I want to remind everybody, if you are new to Storm Track 360, this is our area. We don't cover outside of these 16 counties. This is our specialty area of northwest, north central Arkansas, and southern Missouri. If you guys are not in one of those areas, we do not cover your area. So if you don't see yourself in that green county, you guys will need to find another source. We don't cover your area.
That area rotation
There's 2 areas now.
Yeah, it's split into 2.
Go ahead and switch that back. And Deb, if you're watching, obviously this rotation is staying south of you, and it's east
Missouri
of Haley
tornado
here.
alert.
Missouri tornado warning for Central Jackson County in west central Missouri. Until 09:15 p.m. CDT.
That's
At
all up there by
0846
Kansas City.
p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Independence, moving east at 40 miles per hour.
Man, I'm just pretty impressed. If I switch back over to our storm center, you guys can see what we're looking at here in northwest Arkansas. That's that area of wind and rotation here on our normalized rotation product here on our storm center.
Did they drop even the special weather statement now? It has expired.
It has expired.
Well, hopefully they give us something else on that, because I'm still showing hail over an inch.
So we're just going to go ahead and stay live here for a little bit longer and see if these recycle. Right now, that is the area to watch.
Does look like either a lot of wind in Newton County, or just a lot of small.
There is a mix of a little bit of rotation, and there is definitely some weak rotation still in Newton County, but nothing concerning.
No.
But it just basically says, hey, you better watch me. It's kind of like your 3-year-old is over there in the kitchen grabbing little tables and stuff they shouldn't be, so you got to keep an eye on them and keep telling them no.
Those would be the get down and go to your room children.
Yeah. So we're going to keep an eye on this. Still haven't seen no information from the Weather Service on this.
I have seen weaker areas of rotation be warned. I will say that.
Of course, they do have access to a few more tools that we don't.
Exactly.
So,
again, not a meteorologist.
Switching back over to our GR2 system here, guys. This is our area that we're keeping an eye on. Like I said, a little bit of wind and low-level weak rotation across areas in Newton County. But it's this area right here that we're keeping an eye on. If you're not sure what we're looking at, this is a normalized rotation product. This is where we look at rotation. Yeah, guys, I try to remind everybody, if you look at the very top of our Facebook page, if you look at our StormTrack360.com website, if you look at the About Us areas of YouTube, it will take you, let me just open it up here. So, just go to Facebook here. And of course, it's going to look different on your phone, but it's the same information. So, right here is our Facebook page. Let me get that off of there. So the first thing that you're going to find is you're going to see this little link right here that says stormtrack360.com/send storm report. Okay, if you click that, all it's going to do is reroute you to our group page on Facebook. It looks like this. You just join the group and you can submit information to us. Matter of fact, Jack Gentry Jr. sent something an hour ago. Let's see.
an hour ago. Guys, I'm sorry. I didn't know that anyone even posted anything. So that's around Siloam Springs a little bit ago. Came in from Jack Gentry Jr. And then Tree Down on Cottonwood and Bear Creek at 7 p.m. from Brandy Kinker. We literally don't hardly get anybody sending us stuff, so I get to where I just forget to even look. Oh, wow. That's the Swinging Bridge.
Yep.
Wow. Thank you for that, Brandy. Let's see, and I guess that's it. That's the only storm reports we've got. But anyway, if you'll just type in Storm Track 360, two things will come up. One will be our group page for storm reports, and the other is our actual Facebook page. Now, if you go to, and I'll put this up here for you. If you type in stormtrack360.com, try to remind you guys. You can find a lot of stuff on here. For example, you can go to our Notify Ozark services. Gives you all the information, shows you examples of the portals and how to set everything up, about the phone calls, and also gives you information about the services and what you get, starting at $8.99 a year, $14.99 a year, and $24.99 a year. And all that adds is this extra locations. But you'll see a little tab here. It says, send us your severe weather reports. And again, if you click it, it's just going to take you right to our Facebook group page to submit those photos and information to us. You can also get links if you don't type Storm Track 360 correctly in your app stores. You can get links right here to download our free app. Super important to set up those push notifications. You can see live radar here, even on our website. If you ever, when we're live on the air, you'll see that send on air tip. You'll see that on our Facebook page too, right here, send on air tip. That's where you see those boxes pop up from individuals and businesses. You'll just you come in here and you can put as low as $5. And you put whatever message you want and put your name or business name in, and it starts at $5.
Watch statement.
Let's see. If you're interested in donating or supporting Storm Track 360, that's right here, and it gives you a breakdown starting at just $5 to support us monthly and what you get, and goes all the way up to our sponsorships. And of course, you can go to subscription. Pick what you want to do. If you want to be a business sponsor, here's all that information. It's super simple. We've tried to make it where everybody can find what they're looking for. And if you have an Android phone and you download our Storm Track 360 free weather app, you'll come over here and you'll see download MP3 alert tone, download wave alert tone. That's where you can get our custom alert tone that you can add as your notification just for that app. And of course, that's super simple to do. You just go into notifications and you can pick which app you want, and you can change what that app uses for a notification tone. It's actually pretty nice. I don't know if it'll play on here or not.
Storm Track 360 alert.
So I don't know if that went out. I'm not sure if the website browser is allowing it or not. But anyway, guys, that's how that works. You can download that and add it to your Android phones. I don't believe that the iPhones do that. They're a little bit more, in my opinion, unfriendly about customization. Looks like we got a brand new special weather statement going up.
At 8:45 p.m., Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm 5 miles north of Elkins, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Wind gust of up to 50 miles an hour, nickel-sized hail. Talking about gusty winds, minor hail damage to vegetation possible. Fayetteville, Elkins, Wesley, Goshen, Tuttle, Mayfield, Hicks, Patrick, Sonora. Huntsville, Hinesville, Japton, Georgetown, Sulphur City, Delaney, Crosses, and Durham.
And you can see we still have several small little thunderstorms here with lightning affecting areas of southern Marion County, across Searcy, several different storms across Newton County.
Updated Watch County notification.
We have, looks like they've just issued a severe thunderstorm watch for southwest and south central Missouri.
Looks like,
pull that up here.
Several counties in southwest Missouri, including Berry, Christian, Green, McDonald, Stone, Barton, Dade, Jasper, Newton. Again, that's Newton in Missouri, Taney County, Cedar, Dallas, Lawrence, Polk, and Webster.
And that just loaded on our wire too.
Missouri tornado alert.
Missouri tornado warning for southeastern Clay County in west central Missouri, southwestern Ray County in west central Missouri, northeastern Jackson County in west central Missouri. Until 09:30 p.m. CDT. At 0856 p.m. CDT, a tornado-producing storm was located over Missouri City, or near Liberty, moving east at 35 miles per hour.
All right, guys, and we're back on our Facebook page again here. I was wanting to show you guys again, we have those cards. So here is the official card for that severe thunderstorm watch that just went up. So like I said, guys, between our weather app and I do our broadcast with this same stuff that's loading on our Facebook page automatically. This card just went up, severe thunderstorm watch until 4 a.m. And that's going to include, and you can see this white lined area that's on here. It's just like when I'm live on the air. That is our coverage area. That's our official coverage area. But our Notify service and our weather app works nationwide. So that stuff, it works wherever. If the National Weather Service office has authority there, it will work there. So if you're on vacation or you're going to go traveling or you got a kid somewhere, it'll still work in those locations. But as far as if you go to our app and you click live stream and watch us, we're just going to be covering, these areas here within this white line here. But Taney, Stone, and Berry counties, that's going to be that severe thunderstorm watch. And remember, severe thunderstorms can and occasionally do produce tornadoes. So just because this is not a tornado watch does not mean that you are not going to potentially see a tornado or two tonight. So stay weather aware. Let's go ahead and bounce through here. And then Brian just covered this. And again, guys, this is on our X and our Facebook pages. These are our weather cards that we just, I think 2 days ago. I got these finally set up and working 2 days ago. This will show you where that special weather statement is. Some of the top cities included. 50-mile-per-hour winds, nickel-sized hail, the storm motion, 417,000 people under the gun right there. So you can see right here around the Fayetteville area, Goshen, Elkins, and over here towards Huntsville on that special weather statement that Brian just covered. And guys, like I said, even if we're not live on the air, these are those weather cards that load on our page. Here's the mesoscale discussion that went up a little bit ago. The flash flood warnings. So hopefully this will be a great tool that'll help you guys out. And like I said, if you just take a look here at our, and if you join our StormTrack 360 alert page, that is where we also send out messages to let you guys know when we're going live. And we have over 16,000 followers and over 721 members are taking advantage of that free service. So definitely jump on that. Everybody likes free. Mike Turner, tip $10. Thanks for y'all's dedication. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate that. There is me, our current live stream, and you can see it's pretty close to real time. Might be off by just a few seconds. Let's see.
Also, if you guys post pictures or videos and you think about it,
put it in the chat too.
Yeah,
Remind
shoot
us
us
that,
a message.
Yeah, because guys, we don't get a lot of people that do it. I think they get so focused on watching us they forget to send something. So, and we have it set up for new posts to show first, but you can see we've already covered these. And again, this is our Storm Track 360 group page. It's free to join. Just join it, and you can submit a video or a picture to us that we can share here during our live streams. And it also gives access to public safety and the National Weather Service offices or whoever wants to pull that information up. Switching back over to our GR2, taking a look at these storms in their current locations. Right now, the strongest storm is going to be here around the Fayetteville area, over towards Huntsville. That's actually getting a little bit of a look to it too.
Yeah, the rotation has really weakened.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has.
A
lot. It's actually weakened a lot.
Yeah, it's just north of Goshen now is really the only signature we're getting.
But you're still getting some thunder and lightning and some heavy downpours here across portions of Newton and Searcy County also. Seeing a lot of people in our TikTok chat talking about areas around Kansas City and stuff. And again, I want to remind everybody, guys, we don't cover outside of this area. If you don't see yourself in them green boxes as far as southern Missouri and northwest and north central Arkansas, we do not cover your area if you do not see yourself in that green box. So there, Max Velocity, Ryan Hall, y'all, I know are some of the national ones cover that area. I'm not exactly super familiar with central and west central Missouri, more fine-tuned pages like ours, but you can definitely find those. But we don't cover that area.
Does appear they are getting hammered.
Yeah, definitely. Remind everybody, guys, we don't.
Still seeing a lot of heavy rain. Newton County, Searcy County, southern Marion County.
Kind of keeping it about right here on that radar right now to kind of show where everything's at. Let's see, what else we got going on? We need to grab our break and refresh these systems real quick. So guys, stay with us. 3 minutes. You'll still have the weather wire at the top of your screen, and you'll still have a radar in the bottom right. Let us do a quick refresher, and we'll be back here in, like I said, about 3 minutes.
Donate, support, or send an on-air tip. Visit stormtrack360.com. Browse through our monthly donate, support options, or send an on-air tip. Send an on-air tip by clicking Send on-air tip. Fill out the quick form with your name or business name, add a custom message, select tip amount, click payment option. It's that easy.
Southeast of the Bellefonte area, looks like we have some rotation. We got a tip that just came in from Harrison Handyman for $100. Thank you for that.
Show your support monthly by signing up for a monthly donation subscription. Check out the monthly amount and benefits you receive as a thank you. Your monthly donation will show you support Storm Track 360 efforts to provide advanced warning service to our community.
Harps area here in the Bellefonte area. Let's go ahead and jump over to our, we are definitely seeing a debris signature. This is a dangerous storm, possibly on the ground right now. If you're in this area, this is a very dangerous.
When the weather turns serious, so does Storm Track 360, delivering the local storm coverage our communities count on. And as a proud sponsor, Kinetic is right there too, bringing powerful Kinetic fiber internet to homes across Northwest and North Central Arkansas and Southwest Missouri. Because staying informed and staying connected can keep you safe when it matters most.
H&D, Concrete and Excavating, serving Harrison, Boone, and surrounding counties for large-scale commercial and residential work, including asphalt paving, concrete, dirt work, and utilities. Give H&D, Concrete and Excavating a call today at 870-416-7120 or visit hdconcreteharrison.com.
If your morning starts early and looks a little like this, and your workday revolves around pulling one of these, then let us introduce you to Ozark Trailer Sales, America's best-selling professional-grade trailer. Ozark Trailer Sales, Northern Arkansas's leading provider, offering the best selection and service around. It's worth the haul.
Your finances tell your story, and at Easy Accounting and Tax Service, we're here to help you write it with confidence. From tax preparation to bookkeeping and payroll services, we treat every client like family. Honest service, clear communication, reliable results. That's the Easy Promise. Easy Accounting and Tax Service, your trusted partner all year long.
Live with GR2 3D street level radar technology, your continued live up to the minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks starts right now.
All right, guys, we are back, and in case you missed it a little bit ago or waiting to see what these storms are going to do, I do want to remind you guys that we do have two new services. One is our free. See that big free? We all love free, right? Brian, you like free, don't you?
I love free.
Our free new Storm Track 360 weather app, which we've partnered with SDS Weather. Guys, this app, we tried to make it super simple, but load it. So you don't have to go all over the place trying to figure out what's going on. You only have a few you got your forecast. You have your picking what's on and off your radar screens and just click what you're wanting to read. This is free. You can search Storm Track 360 on your app stores to download that today. Just make sure you set up those push notifications. The general area in your push notifications, that's all the manual alerts that I push out of our studio. Everything else is through the National Weather Service. It does work nationwide, guys. Anywhere the National Weather Service is, you go on vacation, you have family somewhere else, they can still use this app to stay on top of the storms in their areas. They just need to set their location. Forecast, everything's through the National Weather Service. Thank you, SDS Weather, for working with us on this. Now, SDS Weather worked on this for us to make this free for us and our community because they care about you. Now, if you want to help support that service and support us, and you've been looking for a way to do that, you can do that by signing up for our Notify Ozark service. That is literally only going to cost $8.99 a year, not a month, $9 a year. So if you guys would skip a 7 brew coffee, one a year, because what I get's around that price. I always get a large whatever and want it extra tasty, but $9 a year. And I have this, I've actually got the family plan. I got 2 family plans I signed up for. So all of my family, and you can go in and you can load up exactly how you want this set up. So tornado warnings, thunderstorm warnings, only thunderstorm warnings with a tornado tag on it, or certain size hail, or flash floods, or winter, so you can set this up ever how you want to, anywhere from 1, 2, or plans up to 5 locations and phone numbers. So guys, SDS Weather, this is how they get paid for providing these services, the free one and this one. So if you've been looking for a way to support us, and you don't really want to get into the monthly thing and all the other ways we have, $9 a year, $8.99 a year, and you're supporting us and SDS Weather that's making all this possible. So guys, these are 2 separate services. Notifications. This is your notifications. You customize that. You customize this. This is a phone call, an actual phone call and a text message. 2 different, so they always say have 3 ways to receive warnings. So if you have a weather alert at home or another weather app, well, here's 1, here's 2, and now a weather alert or another EAS alert on your phone.
Missouri tornado alert.
Missouri tornado warning for
That's probably by Kansas City too,
southwestern Lafayette County in west central Missouri,
West Central
northeastern
Missouri.
Jackson County in west central Missouri. Until 09:45 p.m. CDT. At 09:12 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Levacy, or near Grain Valley, moving east at 35 mph.
All right, awesome. Not awesome for them. I've got family actually up around Kansas City or on the Clay Como area and stuff. Like I said, I got actually quite a bit of family up there, but we don't cover that area. And they have news stations and radio stations. They got all kinds of stuff up there that we don't have down here. So anyway, guys, just wanted to remind you guys that we have these services. We have the new weather cards going on our social media. We're just trying to find everything we can to keep you guys ahead of the storms. Free and fully loaded. This is just a great and a simple app. There's I've looked at a lot of other weather apps out there, even our previous weather app. Man, there's just, you got to go all over the place. And yeah, it's got all these features, but it's like, the primary things you want to know is what's your forecast today, what's your 7-day forecast, your hourly forecast. That's all on your front page. Pulling up the radar, I'm getting warnings and watch and alerts and notifications, the important stuff. And that's what this is. It's the important stuff right there. And then, like I said, that extra layer, 2 o'clock in the morning, the alert sound on your phone don't wake you up, but I bet a phone call will. And I was hoping that, not that we would get any damage, but I was hoping, Brian, that we were going to get a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, maybe nothing happening, okay? I don't want nothing to actually happen, but I wanted you guys to see how it worked as far as, because it's set up on my phone and I got hooked to the mixer. So if we went under something here for the studio location, you guys can hear what that tells you when we go under something. But at the same time,
you'll go down just west of the Salis area. Look at the rotation down there and the actual radar. I mean, it looks like it's getting a little bit of a hook on it there.
Is that Newton County?
Newton County, southwestern corner.
Okay, let me switch over to the NROT. Boy, it is right there in southwest Newton County for sure. Let me stop that.
And if you'll look at the actual radar right there where that indication is there's also looks like a little bit of a hook.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, look at that, guys. So guys, take a look here at Newton County, southwest Newton County. See that hook right there? You can kind of see that hook. Now pay attention. I'm going to switch over to our normalized rotation. See right there. That's a telltale sign that says, hey, we need to pay attention right here. Something's going on. What's the 3D scan look like on that, Brian?
Not impressive, unfortunately, but I mean, fortunately. But,
well, sometimes that product can run a little behind
yeah.
on the GR2, so it might be another 60 or 90 seconds or something. You might try again and see if the product came in.
Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah, it's showing right around 10,000 feet and below. It is getting shaved off by the radar. So if you're in that southwestern corner, Fallsville, Arbaugh, Loafer, Salus, that area, pay attention.
Yeah.
Mountain Hall School. Also have just a little bit of hail in that area.
So this is what we're talking about right here, guys. This is that low level rotation. So it's not up here. It's down here, and you can see that straight line right across there. That's where the radar shaves off in this area. It cannot see from here to the ground. So we don't know how far down this rotation goes, but this is definitely some good rotation here, Brian. Definitely need to keep a really close eye on this. So southwest Newton County, I would definitely have my severe weather plan in place in case this does get upgraded to a tornado warning. But the rotation is definitely low level, and it's there.
Again, that's Arbaugh, Loafer, Fallsville, Salus area. I'm also watching another area just north of Whit Springs. It'll get a good rotation signature, but then it goes away. So that little area there, you're north of Whit Springs. Watch that area as well.
Yeah, right here on the Magic Spring, Whit Springs area. Definitely have some areas that we need to watch.
Yeah, that area we were just talking about in the corner of Newton County there, it's still got a pretty good hook on it.
Yeah, we're actually getting it's showing it's only showing 2% probability of a tornado right now, but it looks like it's just now starting to recycle, kind of try to get going. I just got an update on the hail there that actually dissipated. Yep. We'll see what this does. That right there on Fallsville. And there's no point bringing up a camera over around the junction. It's going to be dark out there. We're not going to see nothing. So I'm going to leave this radar just like this right here so we can keep an eye on both of those areas.
And that just went from one update to the next. It was not there, and then it was there. So that popped up kind of out of nowhere.
Carrie here one said, I use this plus the Tornado Path app. I'm over local television. Yeah, I think that's why you're seeing a lot of the meteorologists retiring and starting their own social media platforms, because I think they're realizing that local TV is kind of becoming the thing of the past. I know, I can put an antenna out here and I can't pick nothing up now. I mean, all these TV stations, they went digital to get that more high definition look, but when they did, they cut a lot of people off from being able to watch them. And then the cable channels, my God, you got to go donate a kidney, in your left foot to afford them, because and I understand they got to pay their bills, but at the same time, it's like you're trying to stay dedicated to them as a customer. You would think they would try to take care of you, but instead they keep raising your rates to try to stay in business using you.
Yep.
Well, people just my mom and my aunt, they jumped on the bandwagon finally here in the last 6 months or a year, maybe longer than that now. I kept telling them, guys, turn off your cable and just let's get you a Roku TV and you'll be good to go. And they were scared, but now they're like, man, well, I wish we'd have done this a long time ago. Because I mean, it seems like their bills were up close to $200 a month to have channels and stuff. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that looks like about it. As far as, let me drop down here. Yeah, we're picking it up here around Fallsville, southwest Newton County here on our weather-wise also. And there it is in Wet Springs. So those are the only areas of concern right now.
Quite a bit of hail over around Wet Springs. Getting half an inch, maybe a little bit over.
Yeah, picking up a little bit of a small hail core there around the Wet Springs area. So if you're in Wet Springs, you may be getting just a little bit of hail along with that weak rotation. As far as the rest of the area, this is it. I mean, as far as Searcy County and Newton County, maybe a little bit of southeast Madison County, that is the extent of this. And I do believe, let me look on here. When I send out the We Are Live, live severe weather coverage starts. So as soon as you click that on our new app, it takes you straight to our YouTube channel where you can start watching us live. Actually, I'm going to click it just to, let me have to turn the phone down here. Let me just mute that for a second. Make sure everything's working like it's supposed to. Yep. The app is opening automatically, and it rolls you right over to the YouTube to watch us live. That's simple. That's awesome. That's awesome. Go technology. I love it. I love technology. Of course, it can be confusing at the same time.
So it's awesome when it works.
Oh, my Aunt Deb, I was just talking about her and my mom. She says, I will keep my kidney left foot, thank you. And yes, he sure did. Finally got them to switch and get off of that stuff. Deb's asking, how do I think the rest of tonight is going to go in Rogers and Lowell? We've got those storms over here back building and running across areas of Oklahoma. So
depends on if those are going to stay together all the way.
Yeah, it depends if they're going to stay together all the way. That's going to be the big question. That is definitely going to be the big question. I'm going to refresh our page over here and see if we've got any storm reports from anybody. Of course, it's dark now, so I probably don't have any. No, haven't got anything.
That one over around Ponca City, Osage in Oklahoma, it was taking a southeasterly track, but now it's kind of moving to a northern track. So it depends. Depends on which way the wind's going to blow.
Central to Harrison Fire and Rescue, please respond to 1313. Highway 6265 North. That's going to be the TCBY for a 33-year-old female who has fallen and is having back pain.
It's a medical.
Again, just to remind everybody, there's going to be a lot of water on the roadways.
Yep.
So if you're traveling out there tonight, it's dark. It's going to be hard to see. So just pay attention and don't drive through any water.
Turn around, don't drown. And guys, it don't take very much water running across that roadway to move your vehicle.
6 inches.
6 inches of water can make your water. And I mean, when you're talking 6 inches, guys, when you're looking out your window, looking out there, I mean, that's not much. Next thing you know, you pull in there and you're floating down the floating down the waterway there, which can be very dangerous.
I even noticed your low water slab just down the road here even had a little bit of water moving across it, and it usually takes quite a bit of rain
to do this,
to get that one flowing.
I'm so thankful to my wife that keeps green tea stocked in there for me. If you get thirsty or anything, Brian, there's juice and tea and water, and of course she possibly, if she's still up, will make you a coffee if you wanted one.
Well, if we end up being here that long, I might have one.
Well, I was just thinking, I don't know, I was kind of wanting to see what your thoughts were. Do you think we should stay on here since we're seeing that rotation, or should we start thinking about wrapping this stream up?
Both of those areas of rotation have weakened quite a bit.
Yeah, I was just noticing that they've weakened quite a bit.
So really, we're going to be waiting.
It's going to be the overnight.
I think
the next round will be after midnight.
Yeah,
possibly.
Just seeing what's going to happen with all these Oklahoma storms. Like I said, that one over around Osage and Pawnee, Oklahoma.
Let me pull up the models for what good it does.
Yeah.
For what good it does. Let's see what they're saying as far as, and I'll
just about made a comparison of the models and something else, but
yeah,
probably not appropriate for the air.
So you guys, if you want, you can see right there. That's the model time for the prediction as I start moving forward. So, so you don't get lost. So here we go. Let's start going forward. So here comes that next line. So it's saying 2 a.m., 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning for that next set of storms. So most likely, and the models have been wrong a lot, but 2 a.m., I think that's reasonable. If it's going to happen.
If it's going to happen.
If anything's going to happen.
Again, a lot of that storm food has gone away.
Deb says she can tell Pam how to make coffee that tastes like Snickers.
The Branson area looks fairly clear right now. You may have some light sprinkles.
Let me pull that radar up here and I can show them. Let's see here. Switching over to our Storm Center radar for Joey McGuire. You can see right now, here's the Branson area. Right there's Branson, and you got cell activity off to your south and east, which is moving away from you. But you do have, let's take a look at these storms that's up here to your northwest. And they're tracking more to the northeast, northeast. So right now, Branson, southwest Missouri, you're under that new tornado watch. And I believe that's running until, whoops. Let me see here. Let's see. Well, I need to fix that. Every time I get a Windows update, it messes everything up. So let's see here. I do believe that watch is until 4 a.m. Where is the official watch when they issued it? There it is, 4 a.m. Yeah, 4 a.m. on that watch for southwest Missouri there, guys. We can zoom out here on the map a little bit. Let's go to our 4-state. Let me grab this. I can just kind of see what's going on here. Something about like that right there. So that is our current look, and you're like, well, Brandon, I'm lost. I don't know what I'm looking at. So right here is northwest Arkansas, Benton and Washington County. Here's southwest Missouri. This is all of this blue is the severe thunderstorm watches, and of course more tornado watches back up here in west central and northwest Missouri. All of southern Kansas under a severe thunderstorm watch. Tornado watches in parts of Kansas. And then we've got northeast Oklahoma, still tornado watch. So we've got a lot as far as still going on as far as watches out there, storms all around us. But like I said, based on the models, it's thinking around 2 a.m. Right there is the current look of everything across the country, as far as northern Arkansas and other areas kind of to our north and our south. So right here, again, is that flash flood warning for parts of Marion, Searcy, Boone, and Newton counties. Here's northwest Arkansas. Here is southwest Missouri. Still seeing a lot of destructive, considerable severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings up here towards the Kansas City area. Still seeing lots of storms out here across Kansas. North central Oklahoma, still seeing a lot of storms trying to fire off. And you can see those ingredients. Well, matter of fact, if I stop, so take a look at here. Let me just shut that radar off for a second. So right here is the latest update of our storm fuel. Okay, this is kind of there's a little bit there. You can still maybe get a little something, but it's these brighter colors is what feeds these storms. Now I'm gonna go back in time a little bit. Now watch this area right here. So that was way earlier. So as we go forward,
all those purples and pinks, that's a lot of fuel.
Yep. You can see that these showers sure eat away a lot of this. So that's why these watches are for this area. But let's see, and then we can shut off. Let's turn off the mesofield. So right there is our current watches again, if the other map confused you.
Missouri tornado alert.
Missouri tornado warning for southern Lafayette County in west central Missouri, northeastern Johnson County in west central Missouri. Until 10 p.m. CDT. At 0933 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Odessa, moving east at 35 miles per hour.
Brandy, we looked at the models just a short time ago. 2 a.m. is when the models are showing that next line of storms is potentially going to be affecting all of southwest, south central Missouri, northwest, north central Arkansas. Our whole entire coverage area, the entire coverage area potentially could start having severe weather again in the overnight hours, which is why I recommend making sure you download our free Storm Track 360 app. Make sure you set up your push notifications. Make sure you pick a sound that will wake you up if your specific location goes under an alert based on your settings. And then, of course, if you're really not sure if your sound will wake you up, our notifyozarks.com service for $8.99 a year will call your phone, send you a text message and an email within 10 seconds of the alert. So definitely could be some overnight storms, but the models have been wrong. But potentially, we're potentially going to see some severe weather. Grab the wrong glasses again. So there's the mesofield. There's all the ingredients. There's the radars right now. Like I said, here is the current storms that we have down here in Searcy County. Nothing severe. We have one special weather statement, which I'd say we expiring here for too long. Tornado watches in the blue. And here's all these storms right here. And if we put that in motion, you can get an idea on those storms. But I think, based on what I've seen on the models, it's new development. Is what it looks like to me, Brian. If the models are right, it's forecasting future development, because it went from really nothing down here to then some pretty good storms.
Watch statement.
Oh.
What is that, I wonder? I ask myself.
That is a...
Western Arkansas and east central Oklahoma is under a new severe thunderstorm watch.
Till 5 a.m.
Okay, so the weather alert's going off here, so it's going to affect. Yep, there it goes right there. Let me. So they have put all of these areas. Let me get rid of the radar, clean it up a little bit. So all of this blue area, Boone, Newton counties, or not Berryville, but Carroll, Madison, Benton, Washington. You're part of that new severe thunderstorm watch. And guys, like I said, if you just tuned in, if you follow us on Facebook and on the X, we used to be Twitter. I still want to call it Twitter, but if you go to our Facebook page, and let me pull it up here real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys something, because we use this on our live streams too. So right there it is. So this is the card that just went across social media on
Storm Track 360 alert.
Right there, Storm Track 360 alert. You guys just heard it. That was our free weather app sending me an alert about the watch. But this is the card that went up for Missouri earlier, our counties, Branson, which is Taney County, Stone, and Berry County, and this runs, and it'll tell you here until 4 a.m. This is the official weather card that loaded when that went up, and it takes about 60 seconds, I believe, for the new weather card to load. Let's see how long it takes here. Should load up here momentarily, usually about 60 seconds. For the system to build the card and load it. Let me refresh the page here. Give it a few seconds to generate.
Updated watch county notification.
Yeah, it's just now going up. Let's give it a few seconds here. And when we go live, you'll see that Storm Track 360 alert channel. That's free. You guys just click it and become a part of that. When I send that we're going live, or if we get like tornado watches or community alerts I want you guys to be aware of, this Storm Track 360 alert is a messenger message that also goes out. So when we go live, I send a messenger alert, I send a notification alert on our new weather app. I think that's everything. Just so much stuff in here. It's always going on. Weather card should build. There it is right there. So you'll see there was the Missouri one, and now this went out from the system to our Facebook page and our X page. So you can see here. And if you're wondering what these white lines are, this is our coverage area, our official coverage area. But here is that official severe thunderstorm watch that has just been issued that me and Brian was talking about, and it's running until 5 a.m. And a reminder that severe thunderstorm watches can and occasionally do produce tornadoes. So, obviously, what did it say? It said widespread damaging winds and isolated significant gusts to 80 miles per hour is what they're saying on the actual weather wire statement. And isolated large hail events to 1.5 inches in diameter, which would be ping pong ball size, and it is saying a tornado or two is possible. So in this blue area and the one in the blue area up here, so either one of these.
Last 2 to 3 hours, more additional heavy rain is expected, and as a result, flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Rock weather clear.
The rock weather just came across the, and when we do our 24/7 live stream, guys, what that's for.
Watch.
And they're putting out more stuff.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Storm Track 360 alert.
This one says
And just real quick, Brian, did you guys hear that Storm Track 360 alert?
Yeah.
You heard the tone for the watch information that goes up, and then immediately within seconds, that was our new Storm Track 360 weather app. That's how fast, from the moment they issue an alert, that it comes across your weather app. Okay, go ahead.
It just says that the
tornado watch has been canceled.
Canceled.
Okay.
The one issued at 6:05 for portions of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma.
And let's see here. Let me look real quick.
I am still watching this storm down in southern Newton County around Salis. Still got a little bit of rotation to it. Still showing a little bit of a hook. But it looks like the storm itself has really slowed down.
Another thing that you'll get on our free weather app, and you'll get a card on our social media, a new mesoscale discussion also just went up. And you can see here that it's got part of our coverage area over here included. And you can match the color with the colors that's on the actual mesoscale, the MCD metrics. And they're advising peak tornado of 85 to 110 miles per hour, wind gusts 65 to 80 miles per hour, and hail, well, they're saying up to 1.75 inches in diameter. Well, okay, yeah, that's the same. Golf ball size hail. So anyway, again, weather card just loaded on our social media, guys. But you can't trust your news feeds. Even if you go on there and you put us as your favorite, and you got all them options that you can pick on your phone of, whenever you want to follow a page, you got a lot of options there. And then this is a flash flood warning that just went up here. And that's going to run until 1 a.m., guys. This is for Marshall, Leslie, and parts of Newton County. So again, even if we're not live on the air, you guys are getting weather cards. If you'll get our weather app and watch our social media, all this information for our area is going to load, and it's specifically targeted for our 16 counties to keep you guys aware of what's going on. Thank you for what you do. Desiree Campbell, tip $20. Thank you so much for that. Desiree, we appreciate your trust and being a part of our Storm Track 360 family. We really appreciate that. Let's see. Something else.
It's like we got a couple of people that have flights going on. Brandy Cisco has a flight around 2 a.m. leaving. That's
if there's storms, I think they usually ground those or delay them during severe weather. So definitely stay in touch with the airport on that.
And then Matt Bell says he's got a flight landing in Fayetteville at 12:30. So hopefully you'll make it home, Matt, before you.
Hopefully, yeah. Let's see. Trying to figure out here. It looks different. Oh, well, this is us. So I think I probably have to switch over to my personal profile. Right there. So this is my personal profile, and then I'll search for Storm Track 360. Right there. Flash flood warning. Yeah, that's us. So I've got it as my favorites right now. And if you guys go in here and look, you've got a lot of options for your news feed. I've got it as my favorites. If you just have it default, you're not going to get all of our stuff. On content, if you guys will come in here and put, up to 5 new post notifications per day. Yeah, and during severe weather, our system puts out way more than that. videos, all notifications, live video, all notifications. So like I said, guys, you got to manually go take a look at it, or the algorithms are not going to notify you. And that's where our weather app comes in handy, to make sure that you guys are getting this information. We're some good looking guys, aren't we?
Yeah, if you keep standing right there, we are.
Right.
Right there.
Right there? You can move it right here? Yep. Yeah, Pam cut my hair a little shorter this time, though. My wife cuts my hair for me. Usually she has it a little bit longer, like in this picture here. Right there. That's me right there. Just having a little fun, guys. Things are calming down. I think we're going to go ahead and start thinking about wrapping this up. I think we found a good stopping point. I think the next round of storms is going to be a little while.
Be a good time to try to get a little sleep.
Yeah, and make sure you have a way to receive alerts. Like I said, right here is the latest radar information down here in South Newton County, parts of Searcy County, Southwest Stone. We do have that flash flood warning running for the next 3 hours down here. And again, guys, if you'll just manually go look at our Facebook page, if you'll download our free weather app, and you can customize that to get whatever alerts you want. It's not going to send you stuff you don't want. So you got to go in there to your push notifications and say, yes, I want tornado warnings. Yes, I want this. Yes, I want, whatever you want. You can turn them on and off. And then, of course, our Notify Ozarks service. That is also a great way to stay ahead of the storms. Right here. Brian, you got anything? Is there anything on here that we need to see or answer questions?
I don't think so. I just went through. Appreciate you tuning in, Matt. I'll make sure everything's good when I drive by your house in a minute.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to thank our last set of sponsors. We only got 2 breaks in. We're going to do the last break and go straight into our end show. That's all I've got. I'll give you guys a few more seconds to see if anybody's got any questions or comments or anything like that before I hit the button here. You fixing to head home, Brian, or you got big plans for the evening? At 9:49 at night.
I got big plans, all right.
Go home, go to bed.
You're exactly right.
I'm gonna go eat, and then probably go grab me a little nap, and then of course I've got the system in here set up to send me all kinds of stuff. So not only, and that's what I'm saying, guys, I'm a weather guy. And when I'm sleeping, I have our Storm Track 360 weather app that sends me notifications. I have the weather call service that calls my phone. I have the system in here that sends alerts directly from this studio to the other side of my house to my bedroom that sets a siren tone off. I've got a weather alert. I'm a weather guy, and I still have extra layers of protection to make sure that if a storm, the models are wrong or something catches us off guard, I've got multiple ways to make sure that I'm aware, because I've got to sleep sometime too. Make sure that I'm aware of what's going on. So
if you could really quick before we go, throw that map of the storm fuel back up there real quick.
All right, let me get that set up real quick. So I'll kick on the mesofill. So right there's that storm fuel right now. But guys, remember, even these gray areas, once the rain stops, this can kind of start filling back in again. And that's probably what they're anticipating as far as why they go ahead and reissued some watches. for these areas of Arkansas and Missouri here in our coverage area. Is that this as this starts drifting to the east, it's also going to be pushing a lot of this storm fuel. So that's why I think the models and the SPC, Storm Prediction Center, is anticipating more storm development for our areas during the overnight hours.
Still seeing a lot of rain in southern Newton County, central to southern Searcy County, southern part of Stone County. You're still getting a lot of rain, but I'm not seeing anything right now that's alarming. So just a lot of heavy rain.
Now, right here's that latest radar, and I'll put that in motion so you guys can get an idea of how it's tracking. Give it just a second to reload. There it goes. Yeah, see, this is starting to fall apart here. And this is a composite, so this takes every radar and just turns it on. So it, radar sweeps, overlaying radar sweeps here with product information. And we'll switch over, see if there's any hail. Not really. Got a little bit here in Marshall by the Whit Springs area. That's about it. Still seeing some lightning strikes. You can see the current temperatures here. In the 70s over here in northwest Arkansas. Mountain Home showing 69. Harrison at 70, Branson Airport at 70. We'll jump over and run the rotation one more time.
And it looks like that mesofield has filled back in, just like we were just talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sure has. Yep. So I was just talking about how this area was kind of gray. See how it's gray? And then all of a sudden, the latest update, see how all this is filling back in again? Storm fuel is rebuilding again. Yep. So definitely stay weather aware tonight. The ingredients will be there. We'll see if the triggering mechanisms fires anything off. As far as rotation goes, still seeing a little bit of weak rotation. Raise that up a little bit. There we go. Right here, southeast of the Whit Springs area and southwest of the Denard area. This would be Van Buren County, I believe. I don't have my glasses on. I left my glasses I needed up there by the desk. Yeah. Guys, I hate getting old. I really do. But anyway, that is, there's Clinton, so that'd be Van Buren County. So it looks like Van Buren County's got a little bit of areas of rotation moving in, but that's just right outside our coverage area. So we'll let the folks that handle that area tell you guys more about that. I'm sure you probably follow multiple pages that cover multiple areas, some larger than ours. I think that's all I've got, Brian. Do you got anything else?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, just still a lot of rain. Probably going to hear some thunder throughout the night.
And like I said, guys, if we do have severe weather tonight, my plan is to jump on here and go live. I'll relaunch that 24/7 stream. It pulls current information, radars. It runs through that loop and it recycles itself with the information every time it loops around. So, and you can monitor our local public safety feeds on there. I guess that's it. I'm gonna go make me something to eat. I guess, guys, that's it for me. I'm just watching the chat for a few more seconds. Just wait, you're not old yet. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty old. Let's see. All right, we've answered all the chat questions, guys. That's all I've got. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you to the individuals. Thank you to everybody that supports what we do. We can't do this without your support. Even a simple $5 monthly subscription, signing up for our notifyozarks.com service, you get an extra layer of protection, and it helps pay for those features with SDS weather, and also gives us a little bit of extra income to help make this possible for you guys. So have a wonderful and safe night, and we'll possibly see you a little bit later in the next live stream.
Looking to buy or sell gold and silver? Then come see the team at Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Exchange, proudly veteran owned and operated in Branson, Missouri. This is Tony Arterburn, founder of Wise Wolf Gold and Silver. We deal in bars, coins, jewelry, Bitcoin, and more. And when you need to sell, we pay top dollar. Call or text us at 888-770-1776 or go to wisewolfgoldandsilver.com.
Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Exchange.
When the weather turns serious, so does Storm Track 360, delivering the local storm coverage our communities count on. And as a proud sponsor, Kinetic is right there too, bringing powerful Kinetic fiber internet to homes across northwest and north central Arkansas and southwest Missouri. Because staying informed and staying connected can keep you safe when it matters most.
If your morning starts early and looks a little like this, and your workday revolves around pulling one of these, then let us introduce you to Ozark Trailer Sales, America's best-selling professional-grade trailer. Ozark Trailer Sales, Northern Arkansas's leading provider, offering the best selection and service around. It's worth the haul.
Your finances tell your story, and at Easy Accounting and Tax Service, we're here to help you write it with confidence. From tax preparation to bookkeeping and payroll services, we treat every client like family. Honest service, clear communication, reliable results. That's the Easy Promise. Easy Accounting and Tax Service, your trusted partner all year long.
If you need custom computers, internet service, networks, repairs, upgrades or parts, Max PC in Harrison, Arkansas is your one-stop for everything computers. Call 870-741-1629.
Your live and up-to-the-minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks.